Good morning children, welcome to our class. We are learning properties of whole numbers. In that now we are learning our fourth property, that is distributive property. We are learning about distributive property of whole numbers. What is distributive property? It is some kind of distribution among the numbers. It is distribution among the numbers. What is the statement for this? For any three whole numbers, A, B and C, A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. This A is distributed to B and C. This A is distributed to B and C. So this is called distributive property of multiplication. Distributive property of multiplication over addition. Distributive property of multiplication. Distributive property of multiplication over addition. Distributive property of multiplication over addition. What is the statement for distributive property? For any three whole numbers A, B and C, A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. Here A is distributed both B and C. A is distributed to both B and C. So A into B plus A into C. This is called distributive property of multiplication over addition. Distributive property of multiplication over addition. For example, we went to a shop. We buy 9 tins of oil, 9 tins of oil and 9 Lay's packets. 9 Lay's packets. We went to a shop. We buy 9 tins of oil and 9 Lay's packets. In that, the cost of oil is rupees 100. Oil cost is 1 tin cost is 100 rupees. 1 Lay's packet cost is 10 rupees. Lay's packet cost is 10 rupees. Oil tin cost is 1 is 100 rupees. Now we have to find the total cost of these two. Total cost. Here 9 tins of oil, each one cost is 100 rupees. 9 into 100. Here 9 Lay's packets, 9 into 10. Here if you observe, this 9 is distributed among 100 and 10. It is distributed both 100 and 10. So we can write 9 into 100 plus 10. 9 into 100 plus 10. 9 into 100 plus 10, 110. 990. This is the distributive property of multiplication over addition. Next one is additive identity. Additive identity. Identity means it remains same. It remains same. Identity means it remains same. When we take a whole number, by what number we add that whole number, we will get the same number again. We will get the same number. If we take one whole number, by what number we add that whole number, we will get the same number. That is the identity of that number. That is the identity. Suppose we take 6. We add 1 to the 6. How much we are getting? 7. It will change. We are not getting same number. Again, suppose we add 2. We will get 8. Here also we get again 6? No. By what number we add again 6 we will get? We add by 0. We add by 0. 6 plus 0 is equal to 6. 0 plus 6 is equal to 6. That means this 0 is called the additive identity. 0 is called the additive identity. 0 plus 19 is equal to 19. 19 plus 0 is equal to 19. We add 0 to any whole number, we will get the same number. That's why 0 is called the additive identity. If we add 19 to 0, again we are getting 19. It will not change. So 0 is called additive identity. 0 is called additive identity. 0 is called additive identity. For any whole number A, for any whole number A, comma, A plus 0 is equal to 0 plus A is equal to A. A plus 0 is equal to 0 plus A is equal to A. So, what is additive identity? 0. 0 is called additive identity. Next one is multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity. Say, what is multiplicative identity? When we take a whole number, by what number we multiply that whole number, we will get the same number. That is called its multiplicative identity. When we take a whole number, we will multiply that whole number. By what number we multiply that whole number, we will get the same number. That is called its multiplicative identity. Suppose we take 8. We multiply with 0. 8 into 0, 0. Suppose we take 2. We multiply with 2, we get 16. Suppose we take 10. We multiply with 10, we will get 80. But every time one time we multiply with 0, we get 0. One time we multiply with 2, we get 16. Another time we multiply with 10, we get 80. But we didn't get the same number. By what number we multiply, we get the same number? By 1. By 1 we multiply, we get the same number. So, this 1 is called the multiplicative identity. 1 is called the multiplicative identity. Say 1 into 8 is equal to 8. 11 into 1 is equal to 11. 1 into 11 is equal to 11. So, this 1 is called multiplicative identity. 1 is called multiplicative One is called multiplicative identity. One is called multiplicative identity. For any whole number, A, comma, 1 into A is equal to A into 1 is equal to A. This is about the multiplicative identity. Next one is multiplication by 0. Multiplication by 0. If we multiply any number with 0, what we will get? 0. That is the multiplication by 0. Suppose we take one whole number, we multiply that whole number with 0. What we will get? 0 we will get. That's why that is called multiplication by 0. 8 into 0, 0. 0 into 8, 0. 24 into 0, 0. 0 into 24, 0. 11 into 0, 0. 0 into 11, 0. That means when we multiply any number with 0, what we will get? 0. For any whole number A, for any whole number A, comma, A into 0 is equal to 0 into A is equal to 0. This is called multiplication by 0. Next one is division by 0. Division of 0. Division of 0. Here, suppose we take 0 divided by 9. That means we have to divide this 0 with 9. We have to divide this 0 with 9. What we will get? We have to divide this, do division with 9, 0. 9, 0, 0. We get quotient 0. So, when we divide 0 by any number, we get 0. When we divide 0 by any number, we get 0. Same, one more example. 0 divided by 20. 20, here 0. 20, 0, 0. 0 divided by 40. With 40 we do division. 40 zeros, 0. That means when we multiply 0 with any number, we will get 0. For any whole number A, for any whole number A, comma, 0 divided by A is equal to 0. 0 divided by A is equal to 0. Next, suppose we divide same with 0. What will happen? 9 divided by 0. 9 divided by 0. Shall we do division now? 0, 9. 0 nines, 0. Again 9. 0 nines, 0. Again 9. 0 nines, 0. Again 9. Continuously we are getting 9. We are not getting quotient. That's why it is not defined. It is not defined. Say 15 divided by 0. 0 15s, 0. 0 15s, 0. 0 15s, 0. Continuously we are getting the number, same number we are getting. So it is not defined. It is not defined. It is not defined. So for any whole number, A divided by 0 is not defined. A divided by 0 is not defined. Here, see, little bit confusion is there. Observe properly. When we divide 0 by any number, we have to divide 0 by any number, we will get 0. Any number by 0 is not defined. Any number by 0 is not defined. This is about division of 0.